Rottweilers are mostly misunderstood breed. It takes a lot of training to allow these dogs to become responsive to command. Rottweilers are mostly misunderstood breeds because of ignorance of what the breed was bred for and the composition of the dog. The general publicity of the dog being a very powerful dog and full of energy catches people's attention and make them want to own the dog. But the Rottweiler is a lot more than just energy and power. There are other attributes that this dog has. And a basic component for any Rottweiler owner is to learn how to harness these attributes and traits in the Rottweiler dog. It takes a lot of training to allow these dogs to become responsive to command. And it takes socialization, socializing the dog with his environment and other animals to allow them also to interact peacefully with other animals and persons in his environment. So if as a Rottweiler owner, you don't have these two goals in mind before you want to own a Rottweiler, it's going to come up with pretty nasty habits that will be difficult for the owner to control when the dog is in his environment. Rottweiler as a breed is a dog that establishes certain boundaries between it and other animals that are interacting with it. And usually they express disagreement of encroachments by these other interacting animals towards them by certain signs. They normally will not react to a simple violation of such boundaries. But when their disapproval goes unnoticed for too long, it starts to build into a crescendo. By crescendo, I simply mean a climb off of excitement between the Rottweiler and whoever the Rottweiler is perceiving as encroaching into his space. If it is ignored, the first noticeable sign physically you'll notice is a growling, showing that it's almost just about to lose its temper. And if that is also ignored, before the dog will kick in into an aggressive mode, you have to be aware of the composition of this dog's character before you want to own it. A basic component for every Rottweiler owner, prospective owner, is he must create enough time to train this animal and at the same time socialize them with the environment. Now, people who don't have that kind of time are usually not the ones to own Rottweilers. Every Rottweiler breeder is familiar with basic responses from their Rottweiler when they find certain persons encroaching into their boundaries. They tend to set boundaries for other people not to cross into. Now, their signs of disapproval can vary from their body movement, growling, when it is reaching a peak, to show that you're going too far. You're crossing your basic boundaries that are acceptable to the animal himself. Now, with these signs showing, the breeder is able to know that his Rottweiler dog is getting ready to spring an attack and can stop it quickly. Usually they are not breeds that get irritated immediately and jump into aggression immediately. It takes a while. They give warning signs, and these warning signs can be observed by the breeders to know exactly what their Rottweiler is finding as unacceptable. So that's the beauty about owning Rottweilers, training them to socialize. My gentleman here, Raccoon, came in as an adult not too long ago, but he's able to socialize with the older dogs in the house without any destructive tendencies. My name remains Engineer Nicholas Newton, and my kennel name is Springfield Darktan. Have a wonderful time.